So hello my Beatles friends, welcome back to my channel, to my new video. Finally I'm back home. I was in Prague for a week. I came back yesterday. I had my quiet evening yesterday. So now I decided to make a new video, show you all my stuff that I found in Prague and during that time that I bought online and something that was ordered. So I'm gonna show you everything that I purchased in this month. And make a sum of the of July buyings. So in this video I'm going to talk about vinyls and DVDs and some other stuff. Okay, so first of all I'd like to get the most most serious and biggest part out of the way, something that I have already showed, and make the unboxing. We're talking about the Beatles Monopoly. That was the birthday gift from my parents. I'm not gonna open it because on my channel the last video is the unboxing of that box, so you can just watch that video, and I will put the link into the description section below. So right now I want to talk about DVDs because I have like 7 and new DVDs to my collection to show you. Okay, so here they are, and the first thing that I want to talk about is the new Beatles DVD that I just found in a store. I bought it actually before I went to Prague. I bought it by myself in a store. So this is the Beatles around the world. So this is we have here live performances from Europe, USA, and Japan, 1966. So we have here 20 live songs and 1 interview. So we have here a Japanese show, we have here a US show, and European various towns from 1966. And what I do like about this video is that we get a chance to see the only George Harrison written song performed live with the Beatles, which is If I Needed Someone. And it's number 3 here. So without a booklet, without anything, just the Beatles, the concert from 1966, but the logo from Abbey Road, you get it all the time. But I don't know if it's official, if it's authorized by Apple. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't see an Apple logo here at all, so I don't think that it's authorized product by Apple. But still nice to see the Showtime, the copyright protects, have a license. Yeah, I don't think it's Apple, but anyway, so this is very interesting to see all the live performances gathered together. So this is I would say recommended new DVD. I don't know if it came out in America or somewhere. I think it came out only in Europe, but I don't know. But it says here original code 0, so I think it's appropriate for everyone. All right, so that's the new DVD, Beatles Around the World. The second one, something that I missed. This is Beatles US. The first US visit, something that I didn't have and I had to get it. This is the official Beatles product. You see here Apple logo. So here we have the disc, the back, and here we have a little booklet with nice pictures and from performances. Yeah, that's a cool one. So this is a must-have in your collection, but unfortunately I missed it out somehow until now. But I corrected my mistake. So, DVD number 2, The Beatles' first US visit. Next, all these that I'm showing I bought before Prague. The next one that I bought is George Harrison, The Quiet One. Now, this is a double DVD, 2 DVDs. No, I think one of them is audio and the other one is DVD. Yeah, that's right. So this is DVD and this is audio. And here we have a nice booklet, like a collectible item. And inside there are some tags and nice George's pictures. And this is a documentary about George, mostly. It mentions Beatles, of course. Yeah, that big Beatles picture. And that's another Beatles picture. So the music here are all the cover versions. You don't hear a Beatles music here. And all the songs that you hear on the DVD, you have them on audio version. So it's a nice, interesting thing. It's just a documentary about George. So next one. Something that I didn't know was released on DVD. I always watch it on YouTube, but now I'm glad to have it. This is John Lennon Yoko Ono on Dick Cavett Show. We have here 3 complete episodes. It's the disc one. Let me open the discs. Okay, so disc one is. You know, I myself didn't watch anything yet, but. Yeah, okay, so here, disc 1, we have September 11th, 1971, September 24th, 1971, and disc 2, we have here 11th of May, 1972, with Shirley MacLaine, and the second show is Stan Freberg and Robert Citron. Okay, so that's the booklet that comes with some texts and explanations about the shows. Now here we have the Digipack. That's the front, and inside here we have 2 CDs, 2 DVDs. Okay, so something that I didn't know was released. I know, once again, I don't think this is official or not. This is from America. I got it from eBay, from America eBay. And I don't think that it's gonna play here in Europe because the code says here 1. But as a collectible item, it's nice to have it. Maybe one day I can watch it. So, 2 DVDs, John Lennon and Yoko Ono, Dick Cavett Show collection. Next, a feature film which is called Water with Michael Caine. With Michael Caine in a leading role. But I bought this one because it has here the music from Eric Clapton, George Harrison, Ray Cooper, Ringo Starr and John Lord. So I bought it just because of the soundtrack. Okay, so this is the regular German edition issue of that film. Now, these 2 things that I'm showing you now, I bought them actually in Prague. So this is another addition to Ringo Starr collection. This is another Ringo Starr DVD, and it's called Most Famous Hits, Ringo Starr and his All-Star Band. So they perform here 20 songs, 21 songs, and regular DVD, nice collection of Ringo's most famous songs. And the most important thing, something that I wanted to get for a long time, this is Paul McCartney's Good Evening New York, a deluxe version with 4 discs, 2 audio and 2 DVDs. I have the 3-disc version, but I don't want it. I wanted always to get this one. So here we have 2 CDs and 2 DVDs, the hype sticker and the track listing. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the inside. So that is the first disc. Then we flip it, we have a second disc and Paul McCartney pictures. Now we have here inside a thick booklet with multiple pictures from the show. I cannot open it because I don't want to damage it, so this is another. And here on the back we have another 2 discs. Okay, so it's a thick cardboard book. Finally I have the full show. And speaking about DVDs, there is one more DVD of Paul McCartney that I really want him to release, and I will talk about it a little bit later. Okay? So now we are talking about some vinyls. As you all know, I had a birthday like more than a week ago, and that was a Ringo birthday as well, so I call it the Ringo month. So I bought 4 singles from Yugoslavian singles from Slovenia, I believe. I mean, Yugoslavia doesn't exist anymore. So Slovenian guy sold me 4 Ringo Starr Yugoslavian pressings, and I'm going to show it to you. So first of all, here I have a Ringo Starr. It Don't Come Easy in early 70. Here's a black sleeve. and the album is on Apple. And what I have to mention about this one, that on the sliced apple we have the A side, and on the full apple we have the B side. Now if you take the same sleeve from Germany, same issue from Germany, these are swapped. So this is the unique pressing. So the second one, Back of Boogaloo and Blind Man. This is the purple red sleeve, and it's also on Apple. Next one, Only You and Call Me. That's the back. You see here, it says Jugoton. It's a Yugoslavian company. And this one is also on Apple and sliced apple. So pretty standard, but interesting to have Yugoslavian pressings with 4 picture sleeves. And the last one but not least, A Dose of Rock and Roll and Crying. That's the back. And this is on Polydor. Okay, so these were the 4 Ringo Starr 45s. And now we have left only... And here we have some new singles that I bought in Prague. These are original 1960s Japanese Beatles singles. So, it's very unique pressings, so I'm gonna show it to you piece by piece. So first of all, they do not have the regular sleeve that we know, like a pocket thing. They don't. They have, the sleeve looks like this. This is the picture. This is the back. And it opens like a gatefold. So here we have the Hey Jude and Revolution lyrics on English and Japanese. So, some Odeon label. Then it comes with the original Toshiba inner sleeve. Toshiba records made in Japan. And of course I keep everything separately, so the vinyl is in the other inner sleeve. And that's how it looks like. Black Odeon label. Of course it's in Japanese. Made in Japan, and the name Revolution is written in Japanese, and Hey Jude as well. So this is the first Japanese issue of that single. It's very fragile and the paper is very flimsy, so we have to be careful, extremely careful. And that's what happened with this one. This one is Get Back and Don't Let Me Down, also Japanese pressing. So let's see, what do we have here. So first of all, we have here some kind of an insert, and like I said, when I was buying it, the paper here was damaged, so I glued it. And here we have the lyrics in Japanese and in English. This is not a gatefold, this is just a paper, just an insert. Here we have the original Apple inner sleeve, Japanese Apple inner sleeve. And here we have the vinyl itself. So here we have Get Back on side A and Don't Let Me Down on side B. It's a standard Apple label, but here it says Get Back in Japanese, and it says here manufactured by Toshiba Musical Industries Limited, Japan. So these are nice, original, rare actually issues from Japan. Okay, so let me show you once again this insert. Now this is the rare one. And here we have Get Back and Don't Let Me Down lyrics, and it says here made in Japan. So this is very interesting and very rare item. Okay, and here comes the third one. Now third one is not the Beatles, it's a solo Paul McCartney. Just a second, I have to... Yeah, okay. Now, this one is solo Paul McCartney, the Japanese pressing of Mary Had a Little Lamb. So, once again, This is the front, this is the back, and it opens like that, like a gatefold. And here we have Mary Had a Little Lamb and Little Woman Love. It's in English and Japanese lyrics. This one comes with a special Toshiba EMI inner sleeve. And the vinyl, I keep it in the sleeve, show it to you later. So this is on Capitol, and the writings here, the logo of Wings is taken from, I don't know, if I think it's taken from the Venus and Mars logo. I had to double check it. So this is the Capitol issue of Japanese Mary Had a Little Lamb, a Little Woman Love. So it says here, produced by Toshiba, EMI, made in Japan, and all the name of the song is written in Japanese, and all the other stuff is written in English. Okay? Now, I was lucky enough to find German pressings of these two singles sleeves, but without vinyls, so they are empty. Now, I do have the vinyls with also another copy of the sleeve. So there are these two sleeves, and I don't have anything to do with them, so I keep my original Japanese vinyls in these sleeves in order to protect the original Japanese. Okay, so here we are coming to the end of it. And now I have only 3 vinyls left to show. Okay, so that's inside. Now I have only 3 vinyls left to show. First of all, I was on Saturday, I was in Prague flea market, and I found this album. This is Julian Lemons Valote. Now, I already have this one, a German pressing, but I was impressed to find it an Israeli pressing. This one is made in Israel. This is not a laminated. And what's interesting here that the German one has the inner sleeve, but this one has a white inner sleeve, and it has the insert. The both sides of the German inner sleeve are actually an insert, which is kind of an interesting thing. And the label is on Charisma label. So this is the Israeli pressing of Julian Lemons Valote, and I was really pleased to find it. Now I have 2 versions, German and Israeli. So, Valote. Also, something that I found in a flea market in Prague. This is the original Czechoslovakian pressing. A very, I mean, it's not rare in Czechoslovakia. I mean, in the record stores, I found it like 20-25 copies in every store. I mean, that was the common thing in Czechoslovakia in 1983. But for us, it's kind of rare. It's just like the Taste of Honey compilation in Soviet Union. So this is Expedis Rock and Roll of the Beatles, originally on Supraphone label. Now, this one is quite unique. So this is the front, and this is the back. Very interesting gray design. It doesn't have any inner sleeves or anything, and the vinyl is on regular orange Supraphone label. Now, what's interesting about this album is the following: that this one has Beatles performed songs, but the cover versions. There are no Lennon, McCartney or Harrison or Ringo written songs. All the songs are covers. So it's rock and roll music, Long Tall Sally, Dizzy Miss Lizzy, Slow Down, Chains, sounds like a rock and roll, right? But then it goes to Baby It's You, Boys, and Everybody's Trying to Be My Baby, okay? Then it goes Twist and Shout, Kansas City, Honey Don't, A Taste of Honey, Mr. Moonlight, Money, Please Mr. Postman, and Words of Love. I mean, some songs that do not fit into a rock and roll album, but they had to fill it with covers, so they took mostly all the covers that Beatles performed during the first years. So this one also covers only until 1964, just like the Russian Taste of Honey, which also comes only till 1964. So this was released only in Czechoslovakia in 1983. Very interesting, very nice album, and I think it's a very I cannot say that it's rare or expensive, no, but it's a nice, interesting collection, addition to my collection. Expedis Rock and Roll. Now, actually, these pictures are taken from, this is the Polish double EP, and the pictures are taken from here. So if you compare these pictures here and this picture here, these snapshots are taken from here. So this is also 1981 Polish double EP. But this one has nice variety of songs. From Me to You, She Loves You, Yesterday, Help, Girl, Yellow Submarine, Hey Jude. So there are no covers here. Lennon McCartney, Lennon McCartney, Lennon McCartney, Lennon McCartney. So the Polish guys made a double EP with not so many songs, but all original Beatles material. But Czechoslovakian guys decided to make it using the same pictures on the front, make it a full album, but only with covers. Well, you never know. So interesting to have music from East Europe. And here comes the last item. Something that was released a few days ago, Paul McCartney's Amoeba Gig. This is on white, I mean it's clear and amber vinyl. Okay, so it's already open. I already started to listen to it. So it's not a gatefold, so I decided to keep it in a shrink. So this is the hype sticker, and this is the back. All of you know it. Many of you already shown the unboxing of it. Now here we have the inner sleeve. And here we have the amber vinyl. Reminds me of coffee with milk. That's the color. Not gold, not brown. Reminds me of coffee. Coffee color. And I want to show you the other vinyl. This is clear, transparent. Yeah, dust. Okay, so that's the limited edition of Amoeba Gig. Now, I also wanted to buy this one on CD, but I don't think that I want to buy it on CD because I watched the video from Mr. Mayo talking about this album, and I watched a video from Beatle Brad also talking about this video. And both of you mentioned the additional bonus song which appears somewhere. Now, me and Mr. Mayo said that the bonus song appears on the vinyl, and Beatle Brad said that the song appears only on CD. So, I want to be the judge, and I say that me and Mr. Mayo wins because the additional song appears on vinyl. And you can see it here, the number 6, Coming Up Rehearsal. This one does not appear on the CD. So, I think that I'm in good with the vinyl, and it's double colored vinyl, limited edition, very rare. Okay? So I don't think that I want to buy the CD. But what also Beatle Brad mentioned in his video that he wants to see DVD, released on DVD. So when I was talking about this one, I mentioned that there's something that I wanna see. So I will be very, very glad to see this show released on DVD. So that would be cool. So if Paul McCartney decides to release that on DVD with CD, then I will buy it. But the CD separately, I don't think I want to buy. So if it comes in this kind of design, here one DVD and on the other side the CD, then I will definitely buy it. But buying only the CD, I don't think is a good idea. Okay? So that's the Amoeba Gig, and that's the last thing for today that I wanted to show. So thank you very much for watching, and I'm continuing my vacation. Next month I'm going to London. I have a GoPro camera back with me, so GoPro camera will be with me in London. I spoke with the Abbey Road Studios, and I spoke with the organizing company that does everything, and the company that sells the tickets. I spoke with all of them and I told them that I'm coming on 8th of August, and I will be filming everything inside the studio, and they told me that it's allowed. So the highly anticipated video inside the studio, I think, will be in mid-August. Then I'm going also once again to London in the end of September on the release of Abbey Road 50th anniversary box sets. And if Paul and Ringo will be there, I also will be there. Also in the 8th of August visit, there will be a special guest, but they don't know who it is. And also I'm waiting for my Bruce Spicer's book, which is signed and deluxe version with a poster. And I'm also waiting for Pete Best album, which is also going to be signed. And that's pretty much it. So I don't think that I'm going to buy anything new in future 2 months, because I want to buy the Abbey Road and I will be making the unboxing of it. So that's pretty much the update on the news, and the press reviews videos I postpone it because I haven't received my Rubber Soul Argentinian pressing yet, and without this pressing I don't want to do the press review video. So we're gonna be waiting. Okay, so I enjoy my vacation, and next month I'll be in London, and when I will make another video I do not know. So thank you very much for joining in. Beetle Bread, me and Mr. Mayo, and all the others, thank you very much for making videos. Yeah, I hope you like my video, and subscribe to my channel, don't forget. Okay, so see you in my next video. Bye bye, stay tuned for Abbey Road visit. That's the most anticipated video of the year. Bye bye.